Hi, and welcome to Paper Route Scrapbooking. I'm Nadine, and today I'm making another layout for the Whole Kit and Caboodle YouTube hop. Okay, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing layout number 5 for the Whole Kit and Caboodle YouTube hop, which is a challenge where we are going to be using up an entire collection kit. So this is the page kit for number 5, and this was the photos that I had chosen to add into this kit. And so that's what we're going to be working with today. I have actually decided I want a black background, and this one was not quite a 12 by 12, so I cut it down to 11.5 by 11.5, and that seems to have worked out okay. So it's going to go on here, and that's going to be my background sheet. And I was originally going to use my wood grain for background, but I changed my mind, so that's out. And then this one, I cut a couple pieces off already with the anticipation of seeing if I could fit things a certain way. So I'm going to set those aside for a second, my journaling, and we're going to get some photo spots on here. So I'm going to go this way and this way. Journaling, photos, and then these photos up here. I want my title to be up here. There we go. Something like that. Okay. So I was going to measure this in such a way that I would want like a fishtail banner cut out here, because I want my title to go kind of in there. So then I'm going to put this photo. So I did ink the edges of my photos again, like we talked about, because my photo paper is not what it's all cracked up to be. It leaves that weird white edge on it on the photo. And this one. There. Okay, and then I want same kind of idea down here, but I want my journaling block in there. So I'm going to, again, do a little fishtail banner in the end of this one. This is such a good paper. I like it how it has the script on one side and the music notes on the other. The only downside, and I'm glad that there's two of them, because the downside would be if you only had one sheet, I would be like, not sure what I wanted to do with it. But it's working out well. So I really like that other side, this side, for border strips on my pages. Okay, we've got this banner on, and then we'll put our photos and our journaling down, and then we'll need to find a spot for our date and finish up our title. So the story says that my cousin had a karaoke at her 40th birthday, and when my son Josh and I took the stage the first time and Josh began to sing, a roar of cheers emanated from the extended family, who didn't know that Josh had the voice for performance arts. We sang our favorite song from his childhood, Drift Away by Uncle Cracker, and he continued to sing with anyone who asked and received much praise. They were all so shocked. It was so cute, because he's a very shy person and doesn't share very much about himself. But he was very interested in performing arts and actually took voice lessons because he thought he was going to be a radio announcer. He thought that was going to be his career of choice, until he actually worked for a radio station and decided that wasn't for him. But yeah, so he actually ended up getting a summer job with a radio station, and it was good. It was good experience and stuff, and I'm glad that he learned that that was not what he wanted to do before taking all the education to go with it, right? So, but yeah, he's a good little singer. It's just not doesn't love performing, of course, but it was mostly just family there. We had a lot of fun, and it was cute that everybody was so excited that he could sing so well. There we go. Okay, so this is the title I picked, but I want to add a little bit to it. So I went looking for a small, tiny alpha to fit kind of in there. I just want it to say Sweet Memories. Okay, so embellishments. So we need a spot for our date. Let's see what we got. Actually, let's do some embellishment cluster bases. What can we put as a cluster base? I think I'm going to go with the viewfinder. And what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to cut it in half. And do two kind of cluster bases in these two spots. These are puppy stickers, so they'll need to be glued down anyways, but I'll ink the edges of this. Just rub off that extra dry glue. Oops. Put these away before they avalanche down to the ground. It's not what I was looking for just yet. That's kind of cute, right? Okay, so now I want something out of here. Something like that might be cute. Okay. We also have these things. Chipboard pieces. That's cute. Maybe this little tag. I don't know. Something. We'll make something work. Okay, let's see about, oh, there's two of these. What if I cut this in half? Let me stamp the date on first, and then we'll cut some of that off. So, just like it's running off the page there, that's how I'm going to do that one. I'll save these for another layout. Then we have some tickets, some tabs, some speech bubbles. I like the speech bubbles. Live in the moment, life is good. It's cute. Okay. I'm thinking I could use a little something down here too. And I want this to go over top, this little music note tab, which is fun. And then this little camera piece maybe? I don't know. I'm not totally sold on the camera yet. Okay. Then I wanted to grab my sticker sheet. Where did I put that sticker sheet? So I think I put it back in here. I'm gonna put that away. So I was thinking microphones would be cute icons to have for a karaoke page. What do you guys think? I think this one would go nicely over here. Maybe instead of this, I want this. There we go. And what do I want over here that's gonna show all of those lovely colors? Pop that little centerpiece out. Sing out loud. So now I have something with all of the colors in each space, so that's nice. Okay, so I think that. So I'm gonna pause the camera for a minute and just glue some things down, and then I'm going to decide if I want to do brads or gems on this one. So just hang on and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got all those things glued down. I did end up adding that camera, but I added it up here and I kept the Life is Good. And then I decided I was going to keep both brads and gems. So in each little embellishment cluster, we have a brad and a gem in 3 spots around the cluster. That's not really zooming very nicely, is it? Okay, so that's my completed layout. I'm gonna put my scraps. I have a bag I started that I don't think I've shown you guys yet, and it's just got the scraps from each layout that I've done so far. And it's going in here, and that's gonna get used in my base page part of my video. And then I didn't use that wood grain paper yet, so it's gonna go back into this little bin that has my extra papers in it. And it has a little lid for it I can put on there. And I have one more video after this for layout, like a layout creation for my 6th page kit. And then we'll be making some base pages together. So I really hope that you found some inspiration in using up a collection kit, and I hope you'll come back to see more of what I do. I really appreciate you being here. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below and I'll get back to you just as soon as I can. If you are here from the hop, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you being here. I would love to have you as a subscriber if you like what you see. If not, that's okay too. I hope you find some inspiration on the other channels. And if you are here just from my channel, I hope you go and check out some of the inspiration from the other ladies participating in the Whole Kit and Caboodle. So that's it for today. Thanks so much, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye for now.